Hi and welcome to Solar FPV. My name is Anas, and well, today it's just gonna be like a you and me talk blog kind of thing. What I've been up to? I've been building drones, of course. Of course, I've been building drones. I've also been disassembling my my Parrot 120 Pro because the frame was broken, and I realized that in the midst of tuning it, and that's not a good thing. That can give some bad things. And then I also realized it didn't have bolts on the bottom of this. I've tried to upgrade it to the latest and greatest improoved, and it doesn't fly on the stock pits. So I've had to dive deep into improved's pit tuning. And since I've only been tuning micros, and that's like 1S and pretty forgiving with regards to tuning, I've gotten used to that. Then don't even know anymore how low pits can actually get, because I run with pretty high pits on those. So I've kind of had to start from scratch and kind of learn pit tuning from scratch, because I think I had a kind of a wrong approach. So I watched Chris Rossa. I know that's an aggressive kind of tune. I like that. I like that. And he explains it really, really well. And I kind of feel I've got the grasps on the basics, and now I'm gonna have to dive a bit deeper into the pit tuning and filters, and that takes time. That takes quite a lot of time, and I can't spend 24 hours doing that because I also have a life to live. And right now I'm in between jobs, searching for a job in the industry or assembly. I'm a maker. I've always been a maker. Like, as long as I can remember, I've grown up with Lego. I am from Denmark, of course. Wow, you're dusty. But yeah, I built Lego. I've always been a maker. I assemble things, right? This is a robot. So, and so I'm searching for a job as a maker or builder or assembly, repair, stuff like that. Basically, just trying to find a job within that's kind of got just a little bit of a grasp onto what's my interest and hobby. And I love assembly. I really do. Love soldering and assembly. You spend hours doing this. A lot of times I do, and I don't really film it because it gets to be a really long video. And nowadays I don't think people really have the attention span for long videos anymore, unfortunately, unless they're really trying to learn something. Let me know down in the comments if I should do long videos or if I should do a lot more short videos, because I personally prefer long, in-depth videos. That's because I love learning, and so that I tend to make long videos and stuff like that, and don't tend to spend a lot of time video editing. It depends. It really depends. But I try to keep my videos under 35 minutes, some 40 minutes, but this one's just going to be a short one. So yeah, so I've got my Parrot 120 Pro. It's all in pieces. That's good. I have to solder on a beeper, because for some reason that ESC doesn't want to make the motors beep, and I'm not the only person that's had that issue. I don't know if I can get a solution to that. I'm not going to start flashing the ESCs and stuff like that with the experimental software or firmware. But yeah, but the Red Eye Twig has undergone a lot of changes. It's gone from a 1S to a 2S with really beefy motors, 7,000 kV, 7,500 kV with these big 3-inch props, and I had to tune it, and it's flying damn good now. It's really aggressive. Motors get warm, not hot, but it's really nice. This is flying really wood. So really wood. It's flying really wood. Good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm not into ELRS. I don't fancy flying so far. I know that it's a quicker link, but seriously, with feed forward and all that, on D16 I don't feel latency. And with regards to my video latency, I think the control and the video latency are pretty much the same with my my goggles. I'm gonna show you my goggles, because they changed a little bit, but they're gotten really cool now, but not much. But yeah, Earsheen EV200Ds. I think the latency of these goggles, with regards to the control link of D16 and D8, is pretty much the same. Which nobody's really talking about that. But if you have the same kind of latency, you get used to the same kind of latency in control and video, and then you don't kind of feel it anymore. So you kind of get used to it. And it's kind of strange. But yeah, but these are my goggles. Just got the new antenna, the patch antenna from the Linear. I know everybody's all the circular polarization and stuff like this. But seriously, for whoops, you know, keeping the weight down just gives them more flight time, and it's just a better flying experience. And with whoops, I don't fly more than 40 meters away anyway, so the video signal is great. I mean, and with these, I've actually flown with linear antenna about 500 meters away on 400 milliwatts with my Twiggy, with my what is it called? It's my toothpick anyway. And that worked really well. That worked really, really well. So linear antenna, yeah, that's okay if you get good linear patch antennas. So this is my setup. This is a what is that? Omnidirectional one that I took the casing off from Foxeer Lollipop. That's what's inside. I kind of straighten out these, and then I've got another Omni. These are right hand polarized anyway. I am gonna order some antennas for circular polarized for one of my drones. I think a couple of my drones, because I do have antennas for that, and yeah, it does make it different if there's a lot of multipathing or other people flying with you. Make quite a big difference. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really have so much to say today. This is probably nearing the end of the video. I was gonna assemble this and solder and stuff, but I actually have other things I want to do today. So yeah. I'm also designing my own frame at the moment, and that's why I have to deep dive into tuning, because I don't want to. I might as well do that work before I get the frame. The frame, when it's ordered and made, doesn't take very long to get here, so and it's gonna take me longer to figure out how to tune quads properly in EmuFlight and without the slider stuff, like properly using the CLI and all that. But I've been designing my own frame. That's all I'm gonna show you there. It's still in the making, and I'm trying to make it as flexible. I'm making 3 frames actually at the same time, trying to make it as flexible as possible with regards to what you can do with it. You know, a pusher, a puller, camera on the bottom, camera on the top, camera on the front, camera carrying platform that's stabilized. A lot of stuff that I'm trying to do at the same time, and it's not that bad. It's actually good, and it's going along really, really fine. So that's going to be an interesting project. It's something that I'll probably come out with my own frame sometime next year. So yeah, so stay tuned and stay subscribed, because I'm going to be giving some of them away for testing. I have a few of you guys on the list. I'm not going to name you yet, but you were with me from the start. A lot of you guys. Wink, wink. I know one person that I'm going to send a frame to, that's for sure. And that's going to be one of the toothpick frames that I'm designing. And then you can give me feedback, and it's going to be a fun little project. But I'm not there yet. It's just, this is going to be, we're talking maybe in 2, 3, 4 months time, maybe more. I should be getting to the goal. Okay? I know it's slow progress, but this is my hobby and not my full-time job. So I'm doing this when I have time. I also have to spend time with family and friends, and you know, and work. So yeah, but it is right next to me, and I am thinking about this constantly. And I think I'm getting close. All they need an STL file, and yeah, and I'm getting to the point where I have measurements now, width and everything, so I'm ready to start drawing it up. Oh, the coffee was really strong. Drawing it up in AutoCAD or some other program. I think I downloaded FreeCAD because I thought that was, I've worked with AutoCAD before, so I thought that would be easy to get into. But I always start with sketches. I always have. It's just, I like, and it's on recycle, or like paper that is recycled. I have all these. I use A4 sheets of paper that some people have printed stuff on that they weren't going to use anyway and were going to throw away. And I have like a whole stack of that I use for like drawing on. I don't know, this is just, yeah, so I just use that for drawing on. These have all been printed on and were going to be thrown away. So that's where I use that's what I use for some of my designing. And then I have my drawing space over there that I just cleaned up, and I have another drawing pad right here, down here, where it's right next to my sofa, so I can get it over. It's like a little thing with a ruler. Yeah, man, I rambled on there. Makerspace. Makerspace is important if you're a maker. You know, it's really important. And this is just, I've been traveling a lot, lived abroad. Friends have given me some presents and stuff from abroad, but yeah, and these are some old stone axes from Viking stone axes from that my father gave me, and some stuff that I found. And I like this kind of stuff that's also part nature and finding archaeological finds and stones and rocks and stuff, and crystals have always been my interest as well. So that of course is also here in my hobby section. What else have I got? I'll show you a bit around just for the hell of it. Props, battery tray, trusty radio.
Yeah.
Right? Some more drawers and stuff. And then I have my radios, my goggles, my drones that are ready to fly up here. Just some boxes here, little aquarium here, and then here's like deep storage, batteries, and yeah, probably shouldn't have them there, but fuck it. I'll get a metal box for them. Don't worry, they're not charged. They're in storage, all of them. And then I have some painting, and then I have a box full of stuff that I'm gonna give away. So yeah. So what I'm planning for this channel over the next half year is giveaways. Yeah. And I'm gonna figure out how to do that in a good manner, and then send stuff away. I've never done that before, so that's gonna have to come after when I'm getting close to to my own frame and all that. We'll get to that. We'll make some competition about it as well. So that's good. So yeah, I'm not dead. I am just busy, always fucking busy, and I just haven't had time to really do something that I thought was interesting on YouTube, because there's so much stuff out there, and I don't do reviews. I do what I do, and I hope you like it. Stay tuned for more content. Thank you for watching. Have a fucking nice day, and I hope you go out there and fly and just enjoy it and just live it, you know. And as always, leave all those good comments and thumbs up and subscribe and all that good stuff down below, and fly hard. Cheers.